Shalom, family. Glory be to God and blessed be the Lamb forever. God is an anti-Semite. Let that sink in. God is an anti-Semite. Now, I didn't say these words. Benjamin Netanyahu, the Prime Minister of Israel, said that God is an anti-Semite. Now, there's two ways of looking at this on a proper definition of that, and so are they. I would proffer that it means that anything that you say in regards to Israel, the religion of Judaism, or Jewish people that makes them feel any kind of way will be regarded as anti-Semitic. But since the speakable things have not been spoke yet, we still don't have a workable definition. And because of that, it is a moving definition, which is how it was meant to be. I wouldn't like it when any other country was doing it. Does it make me anti that country? Or anti that country's military? Or anti that country's government? No one has the right to do it. As far as I'm concerned, I'm seeing an extension of colonial power. It's the same process. Make up an excuse, kill everybody, and then take the land. We've seen it over and over and over and over and over again in the last 400-500 years alone by the same people. They can call it, this is across the world. It's because they know that we are coming back, and we don't need you to be equal to us with a workable military that can defend it. Okay? So they work very hard year by year, making sure that no one else has the military power and capability that they have. They will go to war to stop a resource-rich country from ever having that. Because, you really can't refer to them as men. Because men don't act that way. Men don't let other men continuously lie in their faces without eventually saying, listen, man, just stop. Just stop. That's not, man, I see why they call masculinity toxic. Because they don't got it. Masculinity ain't going to allow that. Anyway, God is an anti-Semite. Well, considering, yes, that you don't acknowledge that they are liars, that you treat them equally as the most moral man in the room. Are you out your mind? Or are they out their mind? Somebody around here is out their damn minds. But anyway, God is anti-Semite, they say. Number one, sir, you're not Semitic. Can we just stop this whole charade? I'm gonna have to post this on YouTube only. Stop this charade. Can we go back in the 60s, late 50s, so you proceed to teach the world about the new world, new word, too many W-O's in there. But you've now changed the word to Semitic. And this time it includes you. This time it concludes you, but it doesn't even that one doesn't include you. Okay? One thing that most Semitics have in common is their eye color. I'm not getting into all of this. Anyway, nominally brown. You have created a whole another religion based on somebody else's lie that didn't want to tell the truth, could not face the truth as a man. As a man. If I went down the list of the things that I know that these people have did in contemporary modern times, it would sound like pornography. Who brought you pornography, as a matter of fact? Why would you guess who runs pornography in this country? Shit like Pornhub. Them. Them. Nothing else is missing here. You know, you are truly sheep. You are truly sheep amongst wolves. Sheep amongst wolves. I remember saying back in 2018 that they have a hook in your mouth. A hook. And that hook is employment, housing, that they remove your right to build your own house, remove your right. What is your understanding? That people who would harm you over and over and over and over and over and over and over, and you still accept them and accept them? What is wrong? What's wrong with that picture? And then I would call you farm animals, but it would be a digression. I call you this so many times. So many times. I don't mean to insult you, but I want you to see the level of disregard that they have for you. And this is at the level of a corporate farmer. Makes no sense. All brought to you by people who are basically wretches and immoral, in a system brought to you by other wretches who are immoral with money and connections and a certain religion. That's ridiculous. You're not free. Shit, you are the most captive people in the world at this point. And they were telling us about Russian communism in the 80s and 90s. No freedom, socialism. Nigga, you under fascism. A group of people have gotten that they would allow a man to come back and forth over here with a open warrant. A open warrant. Will somebody rush out the audience and tackle this man? And tackle him rough, too. Tackle him rough. When he hit the floor, have your weight on top of him. Using it as a pad. I mean, this is ridiculous. The man has an open warrant that should be executable in any nation on this planet by Interpol. By Interpol. You're not gonna do a damn thing about it. Look at the arrogance. My dad has an open warrant and I get to go sunbathe on the floor of the beach. Look at the arrogance. Look at the respect that you give them. You act like they may be giants. They have handcuffed your lips, mouth, spirits, morality, and mind. Impressive. That is impressive. Well, ain't much I can say about a man that's engaged in labor is nothing more than a frantic diatribe. one made up of disgust. Of disgust. But this man has threatened to arrest anyone who protests or don't stand up and bend the knee to the Israeli Prime Minister that's wanted by the International Court, wanted by the Hague. He wanted by his own people. He wanted by the Israeli prosecutors. It's at least a couple of million people. You can buy it, justice for sale, politicize it. Don't get no jail time at all to catch airplanes while the smell of sex is still on you. Oh, goodness gracious, man. You can't make it up. You cannot make this shit. You guys are heathenistic. You heathens. You heathens. I mean, imagine this. Rape a little girl, the police shows up, and I go to jail. I ain't even took a shower yet. I gotta hurry up. I statutory rape laws. Consider what I'm saying. Who are the parents? Who are the girls? And I'm gonna leave that right there because that's a hot potato. That was kind of hot. That one's kind of hot. However, I mean, how much further is this going to go? I mean, are you expecting, maybe you expecting God to do this? We are, but you are going to do this, okay? You're going to do this. I love to know how you feel while the whole world is marching and stomping and screaming, and you're doing, Captain, by license and permitted. I've been driving this goddamn Ocean 50 years. Okay, then, straight ahead. Hit the rocks, please. But, sir, all engines forward. You think I'm playing with him? See, until you get like this, it's going to keep happening. They screw up and they get away. Screw up and they get away. Screw up and nothing happens. Screw up about the government. Screw up, I write the laws. At this point, they're outright writing the laws. Rich people that your grandfathers were, that's for damn sure. They would have been to beat the hell out of these people. And that's why they never tried it with them. They worked hard bringing forth a population, creating a population that is pliable to what they want. They do it through two means: immigration and education. Immigration and education. Okay? We call it social engineering. They're not interested in educating you to a level of actually making money. No. Or opening businesses. No. Do you like having your life usurped by rich people, connected people, and the government? Usurped. Are you a serf? Are you a peasant? Because, in serfdom and in peasantry, they have no rights, really. Their rights are whatever the property say. Period. Have no rights. Like I said, you've sunk into some kind of weird combination of aristocracy, feudalism, fascism, to do something. And they didn't buy any of it. They didn't buy any of it. Not $1 or a shekel did they spend on any land, any businesses, or anything else, or any resources. It's all stolen. He who is vicious enough and willful enough to go and kill the world over those resources came out on top. So basically, the more vicious you are, the more needed somewhere to dump their nuclear waste. Guess what they decided to dump at? Off the coast of Somalia, destroying generations of fishing, feeding each other. The Somalians had nowhere else to go with it. Their entire culture is built on the water, living off the water. Why? Now, why, you may ask? Why would they do this? Because they hate everybody. They simply don't care what I'm talking about, or to grab a table. Anyway, I slipped. That was a lizard-like reptilian Freudian slip. Okay? We're going to wrap this up in the next 5 minutes, though. Where you going with it? You hear me say, I don't want to live here? I don't. Who would want to live here? You trapped here. Who would want to live in a country that has so much control over them that they can totally manipulate every facet when I'm trying to explain what I'm doing here, or what you're doing here, and what you're allowing. Oh, okay. I speak as a black man. Remember that. And really, I'm within all justifications of if I was to hate every last one of you. There is no real reason I should not hate every last one of you. That's just based on contemporary history and past history. Yet, here I am speaking as a American also. As an American, will you listen? Have you no pride? Because that's what it's shaping up to be. Because at some point we're gonna have to act either with or without you. But you will have no stake in it. There will be nothing you can say. You will just further be looked at as subjugates. Last point. You're lucky that the rest of the world, very lucky, and they know it. And the United States know it. Listen, the rest of the world considers you hostages, captive. They are well aware of how your government treats you, how they disregard you, how they disregard. Times must we have regard for the citizens of America that our bombs, our strategies, our tactics inevitably are going to harm, and then their real enemy that's attacking us also will then turn right around and say, we are the enemy. Are you getting it? Are you getting it? Wake your asses up. I don't know how you're going to protest. I don't know what you're going to do. All I know is you can't accept this. You can't have a people amongst you looking at the rest of you as meat. Meat. Along with the other animals, and they're making money off of it through the laws that they have written that prevent you from surviving off of Mother Nature itself. Now, I want you to think about this. And they're going so far now, and I don't even know what the hatred of the homeless is. They see the numbers rising due to their policies. They see them. It's at least 100 new ones a day across America. And that's at a minimum. Willful and purposeful. They know exactly what they're doing. And they've been doing it for years, decades. And then they turn right around and blame the poor. They're weird, man. And they wrapped up in some kind of cognitive dissonance. They're weird. Okay? I mean, here's an example. If two disabled people get married, they are both on Social Security, or they both on disability, or any combination. Do you know poor people? And then you wonder why there ain't no relationships or marriage, because of your government. When you start to let people license you and permit you to love each other, and they permit you to partnership, then something's wrong with you. Something's wrong with you. You have just made that relationship a third-party corporation. It even comes with laws and bylaws, all in the midst of so-called love. There you go, folks. There you go. All that we have reworked the numbers. Now only half of you will drown. We don't know which half. Now don't panic, because we're still working on the problem. You guys enjoy the rest of the morning. Wake your asses up. Wake your asses up. And then I got this idea that, man, they are waiting on you to move. And when you move, they're going to gang up behind you. Listen, I don't need to be pushed forward. I don't need to be motivated. My shit's scheduled. It's already written. No, that's for you. You need to act. And in places like Houston, I trade away my rights to be a full member of American society and down with the rights and privileges and constitutional benefits and constitutional protections. You trade that away for a job. And I know I'm right. You trade that off for a profession that you can work in the AC wearing nice dresses and nice suits and never break a sweat. Man, what? Just don't do it no more. Just don't do it no more. You can't stop doing it. You can't. Because the minute that you decide I'm a man up and exercise my rights, there goes your mortgage and there goes your job. That's the second hook. See? And you think you're free. But I think that you know that you're not. You just don't have a way out. And I say that because normally I would say that you don't see your way out. No, you really don't have a way out now. You really don't. It's either do the right thing and advantage here. Nothing really matters. I keep saying there ain't no comeback here. It just doesn't matter what he or you say or do. It's just too late for all of that. Everything else is just going through the motions. Pretty much. It's just going through the motions. We already know the outcome, and I can see the outcome. It's right around the corner from our perspective. It's right around the corner. See, at first you were dealing in time frames of centuries. Then you were dealing in time frames of decades.